Hello, gamers. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. This is your conscience speaking. Make sure you pre-order Kirby Air Riders for the Nintendo Switch 2. Hi, Cass. Cass, any luck with the shiny lizard? What the hell? Where's my fish? Where's my fish? Oh, my dog. Okay, hang on. That's what I'm saying. Your fish. Where's your fish? Baden, where's your fish? I'm trying to get you your fish, okay? Sometimes fish doesn't want to work. So I gotta restart it. Okay, there's my fish. Now I owe you a fish. It's Akashi times 1. Okay, that's for you. I got a cloister. Light Knight, did you fish? I don't see a fish from you, Light Knight. You better not be trying to get free fish out of me. You fished before the stream started? I feared... Check mod view? Okay, I fear that was... The stream needs to be on for fish to work. So I fear that one's on you. Think everyone here should get a fish? Toaster? How many channel points do you have right now? God, I wish I could check. God, I wish I could click on your name and it would tell me how many channel points you have.
Crazy.
Because, god damn it, I know you have a billion just sitting there. 80k? Yeah, that's too many. That's too many. You don't spend them on diddly. You don't spend them on nothing. Hi, Tugboat. Can you at least have your points back? I think this needs to be a learning moment, Light Knight. I think if the stream is off, that means don't fish. Cass, you got a new username? It's Kiyoshi. No more just underscore. Nay, nay. It's Kiyoshi, okay? You better believe it's Kiyoshi. Alright, listen. This might be the most boring stream of all time for you, depending on who you are, okay? It's like you, but different. It's Akashi. Yeah, you guys could start a whole It's... Hi, Anna. You guys could start a whole It's clan. Like FaZe clan, but It's. You know? Change my name to It's Caprio. Man, you know what? You know who had the Caprio account? Fucking me. Fucking baby me. And I forgot the password. And then I made Caprio underscore. I'm the idiot who has Caprio no underscore. Dude, I need to dump Streamlabs OBS yesterday and get regular OBS, dude. It's time. I just need to like take a day and do it. I hate Streamlabs OBS. It keeps giving me bogus notifications for things that aren't real. It's the only tugboat incoming. Yeah. The collective. It's collective. ITS collective. What does ITS stand for? It's not an acronym. It's just it's. That's the slogan. I'm still on Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm on Streamlabs OBS, and I have been this whole time, and it's terrible. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. Is my camera needs to stop being brighter than it needs to be. Fish out of stock? It should come back. Trust. Trust. It should come back. Okay. Oh my god, a Pichu! Wow! Okay, so that's kind of incredible that just showed up just now. That's unreal. Our goal today is to fill Pokemon Box. You can hold 1,500 Pokemon inside of Pokemon Box. Okay? Here's the thing. There are 4 different gift Pokemon that you can receive by depositing an amount of Pokemon into Box. Simply by connecting your game to Box, you get the first gift, which is a Swablu that knows the move False Swipe, okay? The second gift, I think maybe at like 100 or something, is a Zigzagoon with the move Extreme Speed, which is very cool because it allows for Belly Drum, Extreme Speed, Linoon, which is actually pretty good. The third gift, maybe after, I don't know, 500, I don't remember all the numbers, but let's say 500, is a Skitty with the move Payday, which is kind of whatever. It's funny. It's like mirroring Meowth, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Lou. And then the final gift at 1,499, not 1,500, because you do need to have a single space open in box in order to receive the gift, okay? So at 1,499 Pokemon deposited in box, we get the final gift, and this is what we're after today, because I've got the other 3 gifts already. The final gift is a Pichu that knows the move Surf. So it's a surfing Pichu. And when the Pichu that we get from box, we're then going to use on our Emerald team for the final playthrough of Emerald alongside the 3 XD Mount Battle Johto starters, okay? So 4 Pokemon on that team we're basically going to have from the beginning. And it's going to be the 3 Johto starters plus Surfing Pichu, okay? Just fed Lemon like 3 hot dog buns because she may or may not have ate a rib bone on your walk? Uh-oh. So what's the point of the hot dog buns? Just to get her full so she uses the bathroom? Okay. So first things first, I'm going to do a little inventory. We're going to see just what we have. So I'm going to fire up Ruby. I don't remember if I transferred anything from Ruby or not. Supposed to make the potential bones not sharp so she can just poop it out. I understand. Okay. Without damage, yeah. Good luck. Good luck, Lemmy. Oh yeah. These guys are in here. Okay. Cool. I do want to reconnect my, I do want to mix records with my Ruby again because I lost my Blissey team when I mixed records. I gotta set that up again, but anyway, that's not a today thing. But all of these Blissey can hang out in this game, that's fine, and then, I don't know, these guys are whatever. Otherwise, I think Ruby is empty. Just double checking. Yes. Okay, Ruby's empty. Very good. The buns are a little reward. He's always so happy to be in mortal peril. Yes. Okay, so the fish. We have a few Pokemon, like, in bulk, and the fish are one of them. And there's another Pokemon that I acquired a lot of for the sake of filling box, and we may end up doing some more of that today because it's pretty quick, but we will see that in a moment. Okay, so there's Ruby. We put the Pokemon that we had in Ruby into box. That's great. This is also good because it again allows me to take a little bit of an inventory. Could you get 500 Magikarp, please? Wait, what do you mean? For what? For why? Why do you want that? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that on purpose. Except me. And it was, I think, 300, right? or a little less. It's like 250 maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, next we're gonna connect Emerald. You can sell me a Magikarp for 500. I know your deal. That's actually such a great early game pickup. Because if you stick with that Magikarp, you can get a Gyarados before Misty, and that's pretty cool. Okay, we're connected now with Emerald. So we're gonna be in Emerald for a while longer, okay? And then Misty's like, yeah, what the fuck? You're cheating? Guards? Arrest this man. Let's put you guys over here. Are you the level 100s? Yes. Put the 100s just down here. Put Blaziken with the rest of its team over yonder. Okay. Great. All right, so I've like kind of collected a few of the box gift Pokemon already. So for reference, here's the Swablu with False Swipe. Okay. I've gotten every single time I've like played box, I guess, or any new save that we have connected to box with, pardon me, we've gotten a free Swablu out of the deal. So we have a few Swablu. I've only got a couple. I think the Zigzagoons and the Skitties are only from depositing Pokemon using our Emerald save here and our Fire Red save as well. So here's one of the Zigzagoons. Again, comes with extreme speed, which is very cool. I would love to get an Adamant extreme speed Zigzagoon. That would be so choice. And we're gonna get one more of each of these gift Pokemon today. And then here's two of the Payday Skitty. One of these is Jolly, which is kind of fun. Anyway, so yeah, so the last gift Pokemon that I've yet to receive from box, again, is the Surfing Pichu. So that is our goal for today. Now, our Emerald, here's the thing, okay? You can't just, they didn't make it easy. You can't just deposit 1,500 Pokemon into box across however many of your games. You have to deposit that many Pokemon from a single game. And I currently have no way of keeping track of how many Pokemon my Emerald and my Fire Red, those are the two, Fire Red for sure, that have definitely deposited the most, but still not 1,500. So like what I could do is just like basically remove Pokemon from box into Emerald to make space, and then from my Fire Red get more Pokemon and deposit them until like it satisfies it. But I think the easier thing for us to do today is using a second memory card. We can start a new save file of box and basically start from scratch. So that's the plan. All right. So we're gonna deposit again most of the Pokemon from Fire Red, and we're gonna have to like withdraw from this box save file as many Pokemon as we can into Fire Red, and then deposit, like swap memory cards, and then we'll have to deposit from Fire Red into the other box save. And that might take a little bit. So if you're down to hang out, that's what we're up to today. Otherwise, if there's any other, like this is bulk, this could, well, okay, I need to, is there like room? Yeah, so, okay, Abra is the other Pokemon that you can just buy Abra for cheap in the Fire Red Leaf Green Game Corner. So that's the other Pokemon that I have a lot of. But okay, there's some other bulk, basically. So I had a lot of like Abras and Magikarp filling in these holes, basically, in some of these other boxes. Like this, oh yeah, here's some. Here's 6 Abra, even. So I don't know, maybe as I might just have to reconnect Emerald to fill box with even more bulk, I guess. Just a couple boxes worth, I guess, but that'll add up. Yeah, there's some more fish, there's some more Abras. And then here's the Living Dex, which has a bunch of holes in it right now. For reasons. Anyway. Okay. Cool. I guess this is all bulk, basically. This is pretty much all bulk. We have a lot of bulk. But there's a lot of this stuff that I don't really want to touch. But any of the bulk, I can basically like free up space in this box save to put all of my bulk into the other box save. Is that insane? What's up, Aragorn? Great to see you. Oh, there's some more Abra. Okay. I do just want to get... Well, no, I should actually... I just want to keep them... I'm dumb. I want to keep them... Keep as much bulk in this box as I can. It's great to see you. Maybe playing some Magic this weekend. Yeah, like this box, this Legends box, this can definitely get consolidated a bit. And is this going to be perfect? Yeah, this is going to be... I had all of these guys like organized, but no longer. But again, this makes some room for some more bulk. That's not bulk. That's for damn sure. This is bulk. These Eevees, no disrespect. All of these guys down here, bulk. Card show? I'll go to Hang. Excuse me. I'll go to Hang. I can't get anything, but I'll go to Hang. Is there anything else? Hoop Dog would get mad at me if I even insinuated that these Chanseys are bulk, so they're not bulk. Same thing with the Porygons, not bulk, believe it or not. I don't know what these eggs are. They might just be more Swablu. TBH. Porygon can't be bulk by definition. I agree. Okay, I think that's good for Emerald. For the most part, I'm just looking like, do I want to clean up Emerald a little bit? I don't know. Not at the moment. That's true. Aragorn, would you want to go to a card show? You might have fun there. I don't know if they have Magic. It's a lot of Pokemon and then like sports. Yeah. Yeah, it could be fun if you're interested. Could depend on the time, for sure. Okay. That's good for now. For Emerald. So now we're gonna connect Fire Red. Oh, you'd have to leave? Wait, you'd go to the card show for 10, or you'd have to leave the card show by 10? You go to the card show for 10. Okay. Nova Gotia? Nova Gosha? Okay, so there's Emerald. We might jump back into Emerald a little later. Let me retrieve Fire Red. Haven't looked at Fire Red in a minute. Maybe you'll play some Fire Red? Yeah, play some Fire Red! What a game! Cass, it is funny to me that you're playing Fire Red yourself, but you're also playing Let's Go with Shia. That's a lot of Kanto. You got a Haunter named Henry? Nice. Love that. You have a Let's Go playthrough of your own? I, yesterday remembered that I had a Sword playthrough on the go, so I jumped back into Sword, and, I just want Sword to get done, basically. I do like my team, but, I'm mainly just playing through it because I don't actually... my only Zacian is the shiny one that they handed out at the end of Sword and Shield. I don't have like a regular Zacian, so I want to do that. I'm trying to just like get my home a little bit more finished before ZA comes out. Yoshi knew about that shiny boy? I know. Yeah, I think they'll do something similar for Scarlet and Violet, at least for shiny Miraidon and Koraidon. Okay, so here is Fire Red. As you can see, a lot more Abra. So Fire Red is already pretty full. Holy shit, is it ever. Oh my god. Whoa, this is more full than I thought. Okay, and then a handful of other guys. Okay. And I was leveling some Pokemon, but I think I'm just gonna like put everything back into box. Abra freaking Kadabra, dude. BRB, okay. Bless you. Bless you. Mo sneezed. Could I put these Pokemon in here? Oh, you're too wide. Rats. You're bulk. I have you organized in a certain way. I will figure it out later. I guess, why you are the way that you are. What's up, Mattam? Your favorite box-based streamer. It's the end of summer Pokemon Box Caprio high-speed video game. High speed! I don't know about high speed. Okay, I'll just leave my party as is. It's like that for some reason, I think. Okay, is there any other bulk that we can move? Yep. Is there any other bulk in like kind of random places? There's these fish. This is a whole box of fish. Okay. Let's take a whole box of fish. All of these Pokemon are getting transferred. Anything in here? Not really. This is a mishmash of guys for sure. Oh, there's some Abra down here. Okay. Yeah, I can borrow from here for sure. And then maybe put you somewhere, yeah, like over here or something. No, he's just got 3 Abra. Chilling. Okay. Hey, Apichu, do you know Surf? Could you save me so much time? No, you don't. Rats. That's fine. And then I don't think there's any bulk in here, really. Your bulk. Wow, some of you is bulk. Who the hell is Cody? Okay, so I have a story for you. Good question. Years ago, I think I might have been in high school. I got my copy of Sapphire secondhand from a local game store, and I fired it up, and the game was beaten, and the Pokedex was very close to being finished. Okay, very, very close. Whoever Cody was, Cody did a lot of work on this Pokedex, getting it as close as they could, I think, without looking anything up, because they were missing some of the trickier Pokemon to get. For instance, they were missing both Feebas and Milotic. They were missing Kingdra, and they were missing just like a handful of other like kind of weird. They were missing, you know, some starters, some other like trade Pokemon, some Ruby exclusives, stuff like that. So I took it upon myself to complete this Pokedex on Cody's behalf, meaning some of the Pokemon that I have in my Gen 3 have the OT Cody. Some of them are Cody, some of them are me. And I just know, like, my modest Milotic is me, but I did it on the Cody file, okay? Which is, in hindsight, maybe a little unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, I don't know who these 4 and these 4 are. These feel a little more real. These feel like bulk. Corsola? Okay. Maybe they're all bulk. I don't know. I don't know that I like organized all of this especially well. Anyway, so yeah, some of my Pokemon have the OT Cody. I think everything in these boxes is bulk. Everything here is bulk. So that's fine. And then this is my in and out, which is a mixture. I don't think any of this is bulk. Oh, there's some Magikarp. Why are you anything? Magikarp, Magikarp. You don't have a nickname. I mean, you may as well be bulk. I don't know. You're just a Magikarp. I don't know why you're there. Anyway, otherwise, some of these Pokemon are from various playthroughs that we did. A bunch of the play up to gym leaders that we did during the Shiny Charmander hunt, I saved some of those teams. So like, I think, is this might be the Chiding. Yeah, this level 46 Chiding is the Chiding that we used for one of the play up to gym leaders. I think this Chiding maybe soloed Koga, if I remember correctly. This Chiding, I think, is just a Chiding. Yeah, that's a level 10 Chiding. So, you know. Anyway. Okay, but a couple of fish. Fine, you can be... You're bulk, basically. I guess we'll see. We can go through maybe... We might be able to find some more bulk. But anyway, so something I was looking through my living decks, and some of the Pokemon in my living decks had the OT Cody. Red is me. Red is my Fire Red file. That's the file that we are using right now with Box. So Red is me. Spencer is obviously me. But any Codys that I found in my living decks, I was like, that might not have been me. I might have just like borrowed that from the existing. So you'll see there's a bunch of Reds with different IDs from various playthroughs. But Reds are me, and then later in life I stopped naming my player like the name that, like, you know, Red, Ethan, Lucas, whatever. And I started naming myself Spencer, but most of these are Reds. There's a Spencer, finally. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so I think our Fire Red here is full. Every single box has a Magikarp, an Abra, or something. Yes, okay. Cool. Can we circle back to this Sword playthrough? Who the hell is my 6th Mon? I don't know. I'm interested to see if, based on the photo I put in the Discord, if anyone could guess who the final team member is based on the hint that I gave. Wink, wink. Okay. You're on the right track, maybe. Okay. So now... Oh, no, I can leave... Because GameCube is cool and smart. I can actually just leave the game, right? Where's the note? What, is it in the lobby? Or is it in Pokemon? It's in the Pokemon channel in the Discord. Cass has already guessed Toxtricity, Obstagoon, Melmetal. That's a crazy guess. It would never cross my mind to play through a game with a Meltan/Melmetal, but actually, that would be kind of cool. I guess you couldn't do it with a Meltan, because Meltan wouldn't be able to evolve at all. So maybe with a Melmetal, I guess, if it's a low enough level. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, based on the hint that I gave, which isn't attached to what I said with the photo, it's a couple. I said other than the Inteleon, the rest of the team has something in common. Okay? So ignoring the Inteleon, the other 4 Pokemon have something in common. And that should hopefully tell you who my final team member would be. Okay, so I think I can just swap out memory cards and we can fire up a new save file of box. Which is great. I thought I was gonna have to like reset the system and everything, but no. Oh. Go to Pokemon Box. A file for Pokemon Box will be created on the memory card and memory card slot A. 59 blocks will be used. Yes. All right. This is going to be our second Pokemon Box save. Starting from scratch, okay? Our Fire Red is currently full. Phalanx? Good guess, not Phalanx. Okay. Now, it's worth mentioning, I am doing this technically with a modded version of Box that was made by AbsolBlogs Pokemon. This is like a quality of life mod for Box. Base vanilla Box, in order for you to connect a game to it, your game has to have either like 100 Pokemon caught or like 100 Pokemon in the dex or something crazy. So it is not like user friendly, especially if you want to send Pokemon from Box into a fresh save file, which obviously like we're gonna do with our final Emerald playthrough. You would not ordinarily be able to do that. I guess I shouldn't say modded. It is modded, but I don't know. It's kind of like a patch, I guess. It's a patched version of Box, okay? AbsolBlogs Pokemon has a whole video about it that you should check out if you're interested in using this more user-friendly version of Box. Okay. So now, when we go to Box, would you look at that? Empty. Completely empty. We got a brand new save. Duraludon? Not Duraludon. Galarian Articuno. No. It is not legendary. Okay, I'll give you a hint. I'm playing Pokemon Sword. Corviknight, not Corviknight. Not Zacian. But I like where your head's at. Zacian's so late? Yeah. I mean, basically, once I get the Zacian, I'm a bounce. Hydreigon, not Hydreigon. Okay. We filled 7 boxes of 60 Pokemon each. 7 times 60 is 420? 420. So we have 420 Pokemon in box at the moment, okay? Alright. Stonjourner, Light Knight, you are correct. It is Stonjourner. For your troubles, you get 5 free fish. So the thing that Stonjourner has in common with the rest of my team minus Inteleon is that they're all version exclusives to Pokemon Sword. Oh my god, Palkia? Holy. Okay, so now, oh, this is a lot easier actually than I thought it was going to be. This is great. Wow, memory cards? Kinda goated? Who knew? Okay. So now we attach to the old box save with Fire Red, and we load Fire Red back up as much as we can. Memory cards, any good? I think pretty good. I don't know. I do need to, with my modded Wii, I do need to make a backup of my box for sure. And my Coliseum and my XD Gale of Darkness. All of that. Very important to back up. Okay, so other bulk that we have in box. Wow, look at all these Abra. So I can put 7 boxes worth of guys in a single transfer. That's good to know. We've got 2 boxes already. I could do the Hoenn Pokemon, I guess. Do I have any other bulk? I do. I have a little bit more bulk. I don't want to have to send too many Pokemon like back. I kind of want to leave as much of this in the other box as I can. This is bulk. This is bulk. Okay. I think we get at least another full send, or at least close to it. I have 7 Pokemon here that if I could fill those gaps, I think some of these guys are maybe from XD. What looks like it could be bulk? Yeah, got a couple Mareep in there for sure. Oh, these Abra. Okay, These can fill this out just fine. And then these remaining Abra, I don't know. Put them somewhere. Maybe in and out. Okay, and that's another full Fire Red? Yes, okay. Great. Okay. So, let's just check some of the nicknames on these fish, shall we? B, Gus, Bernard, Alan, Bubbles, Booster, Blanche, Simba, Tango, Mind Goblin, Midnight, Chloe, Boshi, Puddle, Zuzu, Bazooka 900, I think that's supposed to be 9,000. Fish, I Hate Junkrat, rude. Sophie, Fantano, Gyarados, Lily Allen, Sunday Girl, Caprio underscore, pretend that hyphen is an underscore. Junkrat sucks, not a shiny. NBA 2K19, Toast Trio, Jeff, Goldblum. They're a package deal. A fish in quotes, Pistachio, Koi Kingu, Arceus Flying type. Let's go Mets, Rig Roll, Capriost? Question mark. Madden 08, LeBron, Bofa, Deez, Ligma, Tax Fraud, Moist, DeVito, Seth Rogen, Everyball, Not a Shiny 3, I don't know where Not a Shiny 2 is, Yukon, Fish Flops, Lysol, Magic Crap. Oh, there's Not a Shiny 2, okay, good. Dave Grohl, Boy RD, Bob, Room 40, Flippy, Floppy, Carl, and B again. Okay, we wrapped around. Wow, that was a quick 60 fish of the 200 or so that we ended up hatching. Classic. Those were the days, huh? Just hatching fish. You remember so many of them? There's some pretty good names in there. Oops. You asked for room 40? What? Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. There's a Lunatone in here. Oh, it's a Cody Lunatone. Okay. I do kind of want to keep all the Cody Pokemon together, but someone remind me that there's a Lunatone in here that probably shouldn't be. Cody deserves it? That's not very nice. Cody put their heart and soul into finishing their Sapphire Pokedex, and I just don't think they knew how to get some of the more difficult to acquire Pokemon in Gen 3. That's all. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We gotta fill? Pardon me, we gotta fill 11 more boxes. Okay. Before we do that, we haven't received any gift Pokemon yet, and I just want to double check that we can. Oh my god, credits? Let me come back in again. We should get some... Yeah. Like, we haven't gotten the Swablu yet. So... I don't know what's up with that. I assume it's because my Fire Red both times has been full. Shit. Why? She did say it's nice to see you again, Red. But maybe, like, okay, so maybe I won't get the rest of the gift Pokemon, which is admittedly a little bit of a bummer because I did want to get at least another Zigzagoon for sure. But I have yet to get the Pichu, so I feel like this should be fine. So okay. We're gonna go into Fire Red actually here in just a sec. Yo, congrats on the Politoed. Yeah, like if I connect my Emerald to this save. Anyway, it's fine. Again, I think we should still get the Pichu, no problem. Okay. Let me go get my controller. I'll be right back. Just Joe Mama. Okay, so if we load up our fire red boxes here, they're empty, which is good. So now, how much money do I have? A lot of money. Okay, we're gonna go buy some Abras, which is gonna take a bit to fill our boxes. So, settle in. No. Is it you? I forgot I need to go get coins. That's part of this. It's part of why this takes so long. It's having to buy coins every time. Ugh. This better work. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. I was a little thrown off because I thought that because this was like a new, at least as far as I'm concerned, a new save on a new memory card, but Bridget still recognized my Fire Red save and said welcome back or nice to see you or whatever. So we haven't, and so it's like new boxes, but like it's this, the game still recognizes the same save, even though it's a different memory card. Isn't that strange? Anyway, it should be fine. I hope. I hope so badly. I hope. Okay. Electric catfish. Congrats. Sorry. I won't let that happen again, I promise. Gesundheit, thanks. Byproduct of buying Abras that I kinda am coping for a little bit. I don't know, maybe we find a shiny along the way. Could be fun. It's gonna be a couple hundred Abras, you know? It's a shame I have to hit B to say no to the nickname during this at some point, because I would love to just like turbo it on the A button and leave it alone. That'd be kind of luxurious, but alas, I gotta hit the B button once. I suppose I don't gotta, because then all of the Abras could all just be named that would just make it take a lot longer. But it would be automatic. That's something to consider. Maybe if you don't care about all of your Abras being named then you could do that. So I've been playing some VGC in Scarlet. I built a Regulation H team, not realizing that the current format for just like Battle Stadium ranked battles is Regulation I with 2 restricted Pokemon. Would you need to press start to confirm the name? No, once here. It's on Turbo now. No, it's not. I take it back. I don't have Turbo set up. Never mind. I have it set up for Switch, but I guess this is a different profile because I have it set to a different input. Anyway, Chat, just know that Spencer's Earth and Desire is money. Yeah, cold hard cash. That's my Earth and Desire. What's wrong with that? Okay, so if we do fill it like this, and then you hit the A button one more time, then it just keeps going. My favorite Pokemon, Grumpig? No. Interesting, because it would make sense, you capitalist pig. I think Tepig is fun. Oh, we filled a box. How many coins is that? Like 5,000? React more? No, that's okay. Good try though. Here, I'll give you some Pokemon box loading screen for your trouble. Where was I? The Pichu? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Hard? No. Time consuming for sure. So I'm going to keep buying Abras until we either run out of money or I fill my boxes, whichever happens first. And then I guess I'll just use whatever I have in my other box currently to fill the new box. But I do just want to fill it with like as much bulk as possible. And again, you know, maybe we find a shiny Abra along the way. That'd be pretty cool. What might need to happen, which would be a bummer, if this doesn't work with this Fire Red save, we might need to do it with just a completely fresh save. In which case, I guess I would do it with the save for when we do the Emerald Victory Lap. I guess I would just do it with that save. All right, one more Abra. Okay. I think we just filled like, I don't know, a box and a half, and we spent like, I don't know, 160,000 or something. 180,000 maybe. For that many Abra. Okay. Any shinies? Ah. Nope. Just the sprite? Yeah. Yeah, in the summary, the frame around it would change. So that would probably, I guess, be better to do to check, because it would be more obvious. Yeah, I would also have a star in the summary as well. Yeah, I guess if we're going to like 9,000 something coins, that's $180,000. So we're definitely not going to fill our boxes, but I don't know, we'll get a couple. Actually, we'll get maybe 5 before we like run out of money, I think. Give or take. I don't really want to spend like all my money in Fire Red either. You got a Lapras? Oh, in Fire Red. Yeah. Nickname it? You could nickname it a boat or a ferry. You could name it after a ferry, but not the boat ferry. You could name it Navi and it would be funny. Because it would be named after a ferry, but like not the boat. Haha. You could name it Navi for like navigation, but also Navi the ferry. That's pretty good. I don't know. I named a I named a Lapras Theodore for Theodore Tugboat. Local legend. I was like Lapis or Lazuli for Lapras nicknames. Yeah, those are both good. Lapis Lazuli. Yeah. I'm with you. Lasagna the Lapras. So in the event that you ever decided to do this, fill Pokemon Box to get a Surfing Pichu, you are better off just using a single game with Pokemon Box to do it. That will save you the headache of trying to figure out whether or not you've deposited enough Pokemon from a single save to get the Pichu. You're only one Pokemon away from your ideal team. Is it Mewtwo? Do you want Mewtwo on the squad? Oops. Dragonite? One of the Eevees? Greninja? Kanto Greninja. Yeah. Also known as Poliwrath.
That was good!
One more. How are we doing for money? Okay, I don't want to go too low with money, but we can do like another round at least of Abra. Let's do a quick shiny check. Okay. One more round. Okay. Do you think we get a shiny from this last batch? You believe? Okay. How many... Somebody good at math could probably do this. 180 coins per Abra, and we start with like 90... I guess if we're, you know, full money, 9,900 coins or whatever. So 180 or 990 divided by 180. Not 990. 9,900 divided by 180. It's like close to 50, I think, right? It's like 40 something. Giovanni time, cool. Good luck. $990 or yeah, 9,900 divided by 180, not 150. Did I say 150? I meant 180. Oh, it's over. Okay. Just shy of 60, actually. Interesting. Well, that's how many Abra we're getting every time we do this. I mean, I don't know, 55 Abra per however long this takes. Let's say 10 minutes, and even then, that feels like long. It's pretty good. Hi, Dreamish. How you doing? Trying to see if we can't get this Surfing Pichu tonight, finally. Oops. Okay. Rip Hornet. It's been real. Maruzensky. Do I remember what Maruzensky looks like? I have them in this folder already, I'm pretty sure. Marzensky. Too tall. All right. Now that both you and Dreamish are here, you got to say on the Johto situation episode of the Petalburg pod, needed a certified Johto hater on there. You all went way too soft on Johto. No, that's the point. Is the hate is forced. And anyone who complains about Johto is bad at video games. Sorry. It asks to sync your time. If you're there, I know you're playing through Crystal like as we speak. And listen, if you're like, you don't have to play through Crystal. You went through all the trouble of getting a shiny Smoochum in a game that you don't even like to play. Like, congrats on the shiny Smoochum. But I don't know, transfer it through bank or something. Getting that shiny Totodile will be even better. Are you doing that? Are you getting a shiny Totodile? The webcam Pokemon is Maruzensky from the video game Uma Musume. Once you get access to Larvitar. What egg move do you get on Totodile via Larvitar? What in the hell is a Uma Musume? It's a horse racing game where the horses are human. Are they human? Half human? Well, they're mostly human with horse, I don't know, ears. Do they have tails? Rock Slide and Crunch from Larvitar? Oh, that's cool. So, Toaster, are you like building a team for like Stadium 2 or something? Or just like for fun? What are you doing? Why? The question is why? Crystal Battle Tower, maybe? Can we get to the bottom of this? That's a great question. The only answer is the Johto situation is crazy, but you're like, clearly you don't dislike the game, because if you disliked the game, A, you wouldn't even be playing it to begin with. But you like the game so much that you're choosing to spend so much extra time in it. And you're complaining about the levels being a time sink. Maybe Toaster's just a good critic? That's impossible. I'm kidding. All right, let's see if we got a shiny Abra. You're like a David Burns swimming amongst a sea of Daniel Burns. I don't know who Daniel Burns is, I fear. Okay, how many boxes did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me buy exactly 13. Let me buy 17 more Abra, and then we'll just have like a full box. Next, Petalburg Woods. Well, we just had an episode come out this past weekend, so not for another like 2 weeks, basically. But check out the latest episode if you haven't already. Unless you did already, in which case, thanks for listening so quickly. There's also a new episode of Frostbites, and it's a long one. I think it's the longest Frostbites that Cass and I have ever made. Bug catching contest, day of the week siblings. Friday Lapras, Kanto, Battle Tower, roaming Pokemon. There's stuff to do in GSC and there just isn't in X and Y or Sun and Moon. Toaster, there's a lot to do in X and Y, I fear. Sun and Moon I can't really speak to, but I also feel like there's probably stuff to do in those games. But X and Y, at least, there's stuff to do. Yeah, I feel like we aim to the best of our ability for once a month for Frostbites, but lately, I don't know, there's been a lot of news that we've wanted to talk about and we've been free to do so. So there's been an uptick in episodes, which has been nice. Two things you can do in X and Y. Okay. Battle Chateau. Berries. Battle Maison. Friend Safari. The Looker post game. The birds. Mewtwo and the birds. Are the Chateau and Maison different? Yes, they are. Crushed the Maison and Oris and never looked back. I mean, that's fair. You were very like goal oriented with your ribbons, so you were just like laser focused on that. But the Chateau in X and Y is more of a long game thing. You gotta check in with it every few hours for a new batch of fights, and eventually after you do enough fights, you go up a level or a tier, I guess, in their like ranking system, and it's like a battle facility kind of, but not really. It's just like reoccurring trainer battles that if you play through the game and do the chateau kind of while you play, they're just like reoccurring trainer battles that you can return to. They're a great source of money, and it's very rewarding, in my opinion, to get the highest rank in the chateau. $151 to $180. Did we get 17 yet? Are we 17 again? Zac Efron? Or did I actually... Are we in a new box and I just wasn't paying attention? 151 to 180? There it is. Okay. No enemy trainer will mega. The whole gimmick is megas? I mean... Like, in the Maison? I mean, I don't know. I guess so. I guess in the... For the super battles, especially... In the Maison, no one megas. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Makes it easier for you, I guess. But you're right. They probably should. I think we checked most of this box already, but since we're in here. Shiny Abras. Shiny Abra one time. The last Abra, the final Abra. Lax. Not shiny. Okay. That's good enough. That was a lot of money. Okay. Okay. Oh. Too tall. Oops. Right. Really gotta embody a for the hell of it mindset to really sink X and Y after you beat it. All of Lumiose, for instance, is just a bunch of pointless bullshit, but we spent hours there doing literal Torah stuff without any real mechanical reward. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess there's the cafes that you can do. There's a bunch of ribbons you can get. Oh, that's the wrong controller. I don't know. I think you could spend a hell of a lot more time doing stuff in X and Y than you could in Crystal. Alright, let's see. Let's see how many more boxes we can fill. I don't think many. Right? I think we have 6 in here, so we can fill 3 in box. And then I just have this one rogue Abra now. Let's put you right here, maybe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's more. Okay, all right. All right. That doesn't look like unknowns? Yeah, I know. Okay. Do another little memory card dance. Oh, dude. Like, listen, I had really big aspirations. I gotta be so for real. I don't think it's gonna happen. They take a really long time to make, and I am slow to edit, but also just like do not have the discipline to work on it. Editing for scripting. I don't know. I feel like you can absolutely write. I mean, you said that already that you were working on a script. Okay. Let's try these boxes. These are not to stay in box. The knowledge? I mean, I don't know. I can like, if you just want me to like read your script, I can do that, no problem. Yeah, no, I can do that for sure. Right. Man, I'm not actually as close as I thought I was. Like, I don't know. All of my guys across all of my games, like there's a bunch of guys in Emerald too that aren't in here. But I'm like missing some stuff. We're close. Just might have to borrow from some boxes that I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Is there any other... Yeah, then we're into XD and shit. So those are all boxes that I like definitely want to keep kind of separate. But it would definitely, it would fill some stuff. How soon do you get to the gambling portion in Uma Musume? I don't know, I haven't played it. But, don't put any real money into it. Otherwise, have fun. Yeah, man, I'm really close. Okay, let's do this much at least and then see how close I am. David said he didn't have a gambling problem. I don't. That's what they all say. Oops. It's toasty. Okay, regardless of whether or not we get the Pichu, I gotta go in like an hour. Holy smokes. Okay, let me do... Is that all bulk? Are the Beldams bulk? I don't remember. Shit. Probably not. I don't know. Whatever. I'll sort through this another day, I guess. So all of these Hoenn Pokemon, the observant viewer might realize that these are all in like, well, almost in like Dex order. And so these are all actually meant to be transferred up to Pokemon Home at some point. So that's the end of box 20. So those only took the whole, basically the whole like Hoenn regional dex takes 2 boxes. That's not the entire dex. I guess it's missing some legendaries and stuff, but still. Why is one named Vodka? So I think all of the girls slash horses in Uma Musume are named after real race horses from Japanese horse racing. Believe it or not. 3 boxes. 3 boxes. Okay, we can fill 3 boxes. I just gotta remember who's who and what's what. Why? I have a question though, just about horse names. Why are horse names some of the strangest names of all time? How did that start? Why are horses' names so strange? No horse can share the same name. So horse names are like the OG like username. Every horse on the website has to have a unique screen name. Is that what you're saying to me right now? No repeat names in official racing, and there are naming standards both to make the sport fancy and keep them distinct. Unreal. Okay, let's do the legends. I gotta fill 6 boxes. Okay. And then Coliseum. And then XD, XD1. Okay, so some of these XD guys are going to get a little out of order. That's fine. We can reorder them later in life. You ate a bunch of cheese and then had chocolate milk, and then Sarah encouraged you to get a milkshake. You think you're gonna... Oh no. Not the lactose. Uh-oh. These XD guys will never get reordered? No, it'll be fine. Listen, I have the VOD, okay? If I need to check the VOD, then I will check the VOD. And then I think... I just don't want the XD guys to mingle. Well, they'll have a different ID. 00283 versus... And Wes. Yeah, my Coliseum guy was named Wes, of course. Okay. They could mingle. It's fine. I know I'll be able to see like who's from what. So we can just use the rest of the XD guys to fill these gaps. And then I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Accept. We need 1 space for Pichu. Okay. This is it. If we don't get Pichu from this, I'm actually gonna be so sad. But we should. We are depositing 1,499 Pokemon all from the same game into box. They don't need to all be from the same game. They just need to be deposited into box from the same game, but they can have different IDs and whatever. That's fine. Okay. I don't remember at what point she gives you the gift either, like... Anyway. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Actually, she's not going to give us the Pichu directly. She's going to give us an egg, actually, so we can hatch that egg in the Emerald save that we're going to play through, which is good. Because then it will... So, like, all of the 3 Mount Battle Johto starters are going to... If they hit a level that's too high, they're not going to listen to us. But at least this Pichu, if we hatch it, it will... listen to us regardless. So maybe it'll be like the true starter or something. Oh my god, there's another gap. I missed one. No, okay, hang on. I have one of these Zigzagoons is gonna take one for the team and hang out next to this Raikou. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Emerald Bonanza. Respectfully, if I'm doing all this to get this fucking Pichu, it's gonna have my name. You understand. Okay, and then we leave space. We leave 1 space. And then we leave. Yes, dude, let's go. This is surprising. I didn't expect you to store so many Pokemon in the Pokemon box that I created. You are one tough Pokemon trainer. I'll give you this egg on behalf of myself and Lynette for your using our Pokemon box so much. Maybe there are no Pokemon for you to find, but this is a token of our friendship. I'll place it in the box as usual. Please take care of it. Okay, so even though this is a new memory card with different boxes, she did still recognize my Fire Red save, and so we didn't like get the other gift Pokemon along the way, but my Fire Red had already received those gifts in the other box save. So I think if I wanted to get another Pichu, I could kind of do this all again with like my Emerald save, or really any other save. I could just like take all of these Pokemon out and do it all over again, basically. And I don't know, I feel like as long as I had all of the Pokemon that I needed to do it, I feel like I could probably get another Pichu with a fresh save file in like half hour to 45 minutes, give or take. So that's good to know. So now we're gonna go, and now that we've done it, we can actually move a bunch of these guys back. Not all of them, but some of them. So, okay, so all of, now this is all bulk. Well, this isn't all bulk. So like the Abras and Magikarps 100% can stay in this box. So I want these guys back. And again, all of these guys are going to be transferred up to home anyway. For my Origin decks, which is something I was working on, but kind of haven't actively been working on in a long time. And then these guys are, they're not bulk, but they're just like extra, which I guess you could say is bulk. But I don't know, I still kind of, I want them to be in my main box still. And then these are legends. And then kind of an assortment of other Pokemon among the legends. Alright, bye Light Knight, bye Cass. Thanks for hanging. I have 4 boxes left, okay. Gengar equals legend? That's for real. And then, perfect. This is the last box with the Pichu egg. Very important. Yeah, I'll still be live in 10. Okay, cool. Save. Yes. So now my Fire Red save has received all of the gift Pokemon that it can from box. Gonna be live all night with the boxes. I think the rest of the stream, I was maybe planning on, if we had some time after we were done with box, going into Emerald and doing some stuff. I think I gotta go in like, I don't know, 45 minutes. I think the rest of the stream is honestly just gonna be organizing. Now that we have the Pichu, I'm not gonna hatch the Pichu. I think we're gonna hatch the Pichu once we start the Emerald Victory Lab playthrough. Where do I have to go? I have a prior engagement to attend to, okay? Or whatever. Alright, blue memory card has the extra box save. And this is gonna sound insane, but genuinely freeing up space in my main box save is actually really nice. Mo lives with me now? Yeah, that doesn't mean that I can't have plans with Mo. Just because we live together. Okay, let's put this egg over yonder in the in and out box. Very important egg. Okay. So my teams I'm keeping my teams in Emerald at the moment. What's the nickname theming going to be for Emerald Victory Lap? I don't know. I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about, like, I could name each of them after people in chat, or people I know at least. And, like, Matam, for instance. Matam's favorite Pokemon is Cyndaquil. So, like, we could name Cyndaquil Matam. But then I was, like, surfing Pichu. And then I was just thinking about, like, surfing nicknames or surfing words. And I was like, Cowabunga? What if we name the Pichu Cowabunga? Anyway, the teams, I'm keeping all of my teams in Emerald right now. I don't know if that'll stick, but I feel like it, I don't know, I like having access to them in Emerald. So maybe these boxes won't be for teams anymore. Legends. Okay, Legends I can put back. And those are just these first two rows. Among others, I guess. I have a Groudon here. What's your deal? I might have been using you in Fire Red. That's the other thing, is some of these Pokemon actually can just hang out here in Fire Red still. Like, I think these 6 I was using in the Elite Four in Fire Red. There's K9 the Kabutops. Ooh, that's a cool Gengar. Man, yeah. I think I've got a bunch of guys in my Fire Red that I was just leveling. And also a handful of guys that... Is it everything in this box? So, like, some of these I think are done. Because I think I had them in, like, different... I had them organized in, like, different rows. But some of these I think are done. So, like, for the sake of my living decks, I basically didn't feel like I had a Blastoise that could just sit here. And so I wanted to make one. And so that's who this is. Gonna have to go back to the VOD. I think I can remember some of these, and also some of these I can actually now just like put away, which is good. So like now this page, or this box at least for the living decks, is actually done. I think I've gone through all of them to check for their OTs to make sure they're not Cody or otherwise, and that they're all either Red or Spencer. Nuzz, that was also me. That was the one time I Nuzlocked Leaf Green, so that's me. Damn, that's an Adamant Dugtrio. Crazy. With Arena Trap. Huh. Brandon. That was also me. Listen, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But actually, I have the proof that Brandon is me. Where is it? Is it? It's in my Emerald. You're just gonna have to trust. That was my first Emerald playthrough. So actually, yeah, a lot of the Hoenn decks is gonna say Brandon actually. And that's just wrong. I was just like, I'm pretty sure the protagonist's name of Hoenn is Brandon. It's not, it's Brendan. You weren't gonna call me out on being Brandon? Okay, good. But anyway, I'm Brandon. Also, I'm Red, Spencer, Nuzz, Brandon. I don't know if I ever named myself Caprio for any of these Gen 3 playthroughs. But I did forget about Brandon. But that is my OG Emerald save. Okay, and then... yeah. Dodrio... I think all of my Dodrios are just in different games for when I eventually do Dodrio berry picking. So that's why there's not a Dodrio in this spot. What else? A Jolteon? Is that what you're supposed to be? You must be supposed to be a Jolteon. Why didn't I just... Oh, you're only level 5. I mean... Yeah, I could just Thunderstone you and move on. TBH. But anyway, okay, so I think I've got 2 different Kabutops here. Yeah, I've just got a level 40. So you can go right there. And then a Jolteon. And then I think I have another Dragonite? Is that you? Yeah. You're literally just to sit in this box. That's your purpose. And then a Mewtwo. Okay, one of my Mewtwo's I'm sure can just sit here. One of them somewhere, I'm sure, can do that. Meganium. So I think this Meganium I'm using. This is my current... This was the Meganium I got for completing the regional decks in my current Emerald save. So this Chikorita, then, is meant to become a Meganium to sit right here. And I think... Same thing... For Typhlosion and for Alligator? And I think... Yeah, they... Oh, okay. There's a Cyndaquil. And a Mudkip. And Joe Mama the Rhyhorn. I don't know what the deal is with Joe Mama. The Mount Battle Johto starters are in my... I think they're still in XD. They're either still in XD or they're in Emerald. Okay. Where... Oh! Hey, a Doduo. Were you supposed to become... a Dodrio? Or are you just a... What's your deal? What is... What are you? You... Okay, hang on. Let me... I can put the Coliseum guys back, because they're pretty much in order, I think. I think they were like this. And then... I don't think it was all of these guys. No, definitely not. Some of these guys. Not all of them. XD2. Oh yeah, and then these guys were... Oh, Jesus. These guys are... were everywhere. Are all of you... You're Wes? Uh-oh. Hang on, are all of you Wes? Spent duking? Duking Plusle is from Hollow. So maybe you go there. Oh god. You three are all from XD. God, I had these in such a nice order, but anyway, whatever. What are you? Emerald. Emerald across the board? Emerald across the board, okay. So then I don't know where you go, but that's fine. What about you 6? You're all from XD. Okay. Alright. You can go right there. You are our bulk, I think. Ulumize Makuhita Doduo, also from Emerald. Nose pass down? XD. Oh. Oh yeah, all XD, all XD. In some order. Okay. Oh, I think some of... Okay, hang on. So I think this Salamence, maybe, is just meant to go right here. And I need a Gorobus. Okay, so that's what this Clamperl is for. And I need a Glalie. Okay. And I need a Medicham? I need a Medicham. I need a Cradily. There's a Lileep. I have a Kyogre. Again, was I just using you, I think? You're level 90. Yeah. I was just using you for levels. Okay. We're getting there, I think. This Masquerain is done. So are you good to go there? Same thing with the Breloom, actually? I think so. Yeah. We're filling holes. Okay, so then there's a Lombre. Yeah. I'm seeing the things that need to go places. But then I'm missing a Shiftry. What's the deal with Shiftry? And a Lanoon? What do you mean, a Lanoon? Okay, hang on. There's the Grovyle for the Sceptile. Okay, anyway. What's supposed to go here? What is between Houndoom and Phanpy? What is between Houndoom and Phanpy in the Dex? That might be Smeargle, actually. What number is Houndoom? 229? 230, is that Smeargle? Pokemon 230. Oh, that's Kingdra. Okay. And I have the Seadra. Alright. Cool. And then Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr, Jolteon. Okay, so like... Oh, there's the... Okay. Well, no, but... Okay, fine. Maybe this Doduo can be a Dodrio. I guess. I don't know. I feel like I have Dodrios, but whatever. Dodrio, Jolteon, a Mewtwo, apparently. All 3 of the fully evolved Johto starters. Kingdra. Sceptile. Okay, I have a Swampert that's here. That's fine. So nothing special Swampert. Same thing with this Blaziken. I just need a Sceptile that I'm happy to put there. A Shiftry, a Ludicolo and a Shiftry. A Vibrava specifically. That's funny. And a Cradily and a Delcatty. Okay, yeah, you need a Moonstone. There's a couple of these that just need stones. Eevee, Skitty. You need a stone, or an item of some kind. Some of these need levels, some of these need something specific. That's probably why I had them organized the way I did. The rest of the Deoxys forms, that's funny. I don't know if that's gonna happen. It could, I don't know. Maybe. Gorobus, Glalie, and that's it for that box. And then my Living Dex is back back to a place that I'm happy with, which is nice. I have enough files to get all the Deoxys? Yeah, I could do it in each of them for sure. That'd be no problem. I don't know if they maintain their like form when they get transferred to box or not. I don't know. Which game caught this one? My Emerald. This one, my Emerald got and transferred. Okay. And then my other Deoxys, I think, is in my Emerald, actually. Funny enough. Where are all of these guys from? 25578, 38557, 5578, 62667, Wishmaker Jirachi, 63649. Okay. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Legends. Okay, well, I mean, I've got some Mewtwo's, so like, take your pick. Spencer, Red, Nuz. Probably do Spencer, I guess. The Jolly untouched Mewtwo. That seems fine. 01464. Anyway. Okay, are all of these actually from Coliseum? Are all of these gonna say West 36462? Or duking? They all do. Okay, that's good. I don't know if that's actually all of the Colo guys. I hope I didn't miss any. I think for the most part I kept them just in 2 boxes. So that's fine. I think these guys were caught. Yeah. Oh, 01464. That must have been like a Leaf Green playthrough or something that I don't remember doing. Anyway, yeah, these were all Pokespot catches in XD. These guys... Oh no, that's... That's the same... Duking Larvitar, very important. Okay, is everything in here gonna be... Oh, Duking Meditite and Duking Shuckle, okay. Alright, is everything in here gonna be Spencer 00283? Oh, that's Zaprong, okay. Okay. Cool. XD1, and then everything in here also? Okay, and then I think a bunch of these guys were just from different games. At one point or another. And they don't really need to be organized. So here's a Kingdra that I have already, but this is a Cody Kingdra. So I could put this in my living decks, but I figured, nah. I want one that says either Red or Spencer. Okay, and then here's the whole index. So this is just for bulk, I guess, or like extras, as I was putting it. And and then maybe starting with 20. Well, maybe if I go backward. If I go backward from 25, maybe I can do the Hoenn guys that I want to transfer to home anyway. It's just I've kind of been dreading doing the transfer from 3 to 4 for all of these guys. So like I got them all in Gen 3, but alas, they got a ways to go still. Anyway, whatever. But okay, and then is that Fire Red not empty? Because again, some of these guys I want to keep in here. Oops. You can go there, I guess. And then my Fire Red was full of like Abras and Magikarp, so now that's cleaned up, which is nice. So I don't know, I'm on the fence if I want to keep my living decks in box or in Fire Red. I feel like probably in box, because if my living dex is in Fire Red, then if I don't know, if I do anything in Fire Red at that point, I have such limited box space. I basically have like a box left. So I think I'll keep the living dex in box. And the other, I want to have all of the Colosseum Pokemon separate in their own box, and that is already the case. And then all of the XD Pokemon in their 2 boxes. And gives us a chance for another box stream. Yeah, I just gotta like finish, I don't know, evolving a bunch of these guys, and then I'll be able to fill whatever holes I need to fill. Again, there's like a shift tree. There's a shift tree missing. There's a Lanoon missing. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But that's just something I was working on just like in my own time months ago now. I kind of stopped. I haven't really like played my Fire Red in a minute, but anyway. But yeah, I probably will just keep them in box. Just eventually, like for me to feel satisfied with Gen 3, I just want to have my box like nice and good and finished. So having the living decks all sorted is one thing. Ideally with all of the Deoxys, Deoxy. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't think I'm going to keep teams in here. I think I'm going to keep them in Emerald. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe because if I end up doing like a final box tour, then I would want to have everything just in here. So maybe I will, just like for the sake of that, put the teams in here, but then move them back to Emerald. Anyway, whatever. Teams, and then just like extra legends basically. And I should organize this better. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Birds. How many individual legends are there? Birds, Mewtwo. Dogs. I don't have enough Ho-Oh-Lugia. I don't even really have enough dogs, but it's mainly the, yeah, dogs and then Regis and then yeah, I would not have enough space to organize it that way. Okay, that's fine. I think I did have a system once upon a time. Anyway. And then Colo, and I need to organize this. And then XD. I would also want to organize. I think these were all down one. I think I made space. I had 6 spaces, I think, for my team. My original XD team is still in XD. So they need to be transferred in, plus each of the Johto starters. So the other big box actually that I want to like organize things for is the in-game trade / gift box. I want to make sure that I have all of those from every game in the same place. So let's maybe see if I can't make some headway with that. And then I'm just gonna move some of this bulk over. Okay, box 16, 17, and now this is just 18 is now the first box of like bulk, I guess. I don't think there's any gift Pokemon in any of these boxes. I think these are all just from like various playthroughs. Wow, what is this? Something about this Togepi. No, that's just, I think that might be the Togepi you get for free from the guy, now that I think about it. Sevii Island Togepi. Metal Gear box. Okay. Yeah, Sevii Island Togepi would be a gift, wouldn't it? Technically. It's an egg, but you know. Metal Gear box. Oh, okay. The box, of course. The box. Okay, this is... This is a statue? It's kind of sick. Alright, everybody say so long farewell to... What is your name again? Maruzensky? It's been real? And say hello to John Cena. Say hello to... Where did it go? Where did it save? There it is. Look at that. That's on a little like stand. That's for your shelf. All right, thank you, Matt Tam, for that.
Scatter!
Is it safe? Hi, Hoop Dog. Nice to see you. Okay. So I think most of the gifts that I was kind of hanging on to might be in here. Or in-game trade. So like this Chideng. This is a fresh Chideng from Elisa. Maybe this whole line actually might even be. Yeah, this Tangela is from Norma. This Mr. Mime is Mimian from Riley. This is probably E-Sphere the Electrode from Clifton. This seal, I don't remember its name. Sealor from Garrett. Okay, those are all in-game trades from Fireleaf Green. The gift Eevee, are you untouched? Level 25 Plumbus. Your name is Plumbus. What about this one? Your name is Vaporeon. I mean, they are the gift Eevee. What the hell is a Plumbus? Hell if I know. Okay, anyway. Cast form. This is the gift cast form. So the gift ones, I think, are going to be like a little trickier to like see. But this is definitely, obviously, gift cast form. This Nidoran is from Sage. What is it? Miss Nido? Miss Nido the Nidoran. Okay. Nidoqueen from Matt. 22939. Nidoqueen from Matt. This doesn't feel like an in-game trade. So I don't think it is. Nidoqueen from Matt. Plumbloom. Who the hell is Matt? I wish I knew. Dot's the Nuzleaf from Kobe. Is it a Nuzleaf or is it a C-Dot? I feel it might be a Nuzleaf. But anyway, okay, that's another one. This Horsey. Seesaw the Horsey from Skylar. That's something. Anything else? This egg is the Pichu. Very important. Very, very important. Okay. Is anything else? Oh, I mean the Lapras. The gift Lapras. The gift Lapras from Fireleaf Green. That's not what this is. This one's name is Lulpris. Surely that's not it. I think that's a different Lapras, right? I don't think you get it at level 40. I don't know what level you get that Lapras, but Bladder Boy, the Wartortle, Ms. Beekman, Caprichu. I mean, this Eevee is... I think I would rather get one that doesn't have a nickname, though. Curse you, old or young Spencer. Lays Oof, the Execute. That's funny. Farm Fresh. XD, the Rhyhorn. It's just a level 69 Ditto. These point reading Pokemon from Shiny Charmander resets? Yeah, a lot of them were from... so Bladder Boy and Ms. Beekman and Caprichu, like these all would have been on a team together in one of the play up to gym leader things. If you remember those. Duran. Those are not in-game trades. Okay, I don't think there's any more. I don't think this Nidoqueen, like it would have a nickname. So like, no, definitely not. I need to look up a list. And also I think there might be version exclusive ones for Nidoran male and female between Fire Red and Leaf Green, but don't quote me on that. And I'm missing a bunch from Hoenn. And I'm missing like a bunch of gifts. But yeah, the Sevi Islands Togepi. Nuz. I feel like this Togepi is a Sevi Islands Togepi. Doesn't say where it's from, but I feel like it is. It's from my Nuzlocke save, which I did continue playing like after I lost the Nuzlocke. So just like my OT was just Nuz. I can get the Hoenn gifts and trades during my victory lap. Totally. I mean, I could even go through my current Emerald save and just like double check if I got them all. That's the tricky thing with these, I guess, is like they don't have your ID and OT, so you can't check if that game has done them already. I think like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald have different trades also. Again, I need to look up a list. Anyway, I'm gonna take this Togepi. I think this Togepi is a gift. I think this is the Sevi Islands Togepi. So then Fire Leaf Green, other than the starter, Fire Leaf Green gives you Eevee, Lapras, Sevi Islands Togepi, Is that all that Fire Leaf Green gives you? Are those the only gifts? I'm gonna look up a list. Fossils. I don't know that I would count the fossils as... would you count the fossils as gifts? The Hitmons. Oh, the Hitmons. Both of them. Bofa. Bofa the Hitmons. Yeah. Bofa the Hitmons. I forgot about them. I feel like I have some Hitmons lying around that aren't in my living decks, that are untouched. I mean, every playthrough I feel like I always take them. Or at least I think I do. What is this C dot? That's just a C dot. That's just an Electrode. That's another cast form. Spencer 63649. That's my current Emerald save cast form. What is this one? Just another playthrough at one point. Makes sense. Okay, no Hitmons in this box. What about this box? Hitmonlee. Level 25. This is definitely a gift Hitmonlee. Untouched. Okay, good. Okay, Fire Leaf Green, trades and gifts, and then a space, and then Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, trades and gifts. Okay, do I have a Hitmonchan lying around? Okay, well, since we're here. I'll sort these nicely. Those look like they're connected. And then there's the stuff from Colosseum. So there's both the Gift Eevee, Gift Togepi, and Zaprong. From XD. They're both... I mean, one is a gift, one is a trade. I guess Zaprong is a trade. And Togepi is a gift. From XD. And I guess if they're XD, they should be on the bottom line? Question mark? There's a lot of in-game trades in Fire Red Leaf Green. I feel like they have the most, maybe. I don't know. Again, I'll figure out a way. I think once I have all of them, I'll figure out a way to like format this box that makes sense. There's the Duking trades from XD. Maybe I'll put them first, and then I'll put Zaprong. And then I think that's all the trades for XD. And then the other gifts, there's the Togepi from Hortle, but then there's also the 3 Johto starters. So they would all go here. What else? Colo, Duking's Plusle, and I think that's it? Are there any gifts? Are there any Pokemon just straight up given to you? I mean, Espeon and Umbreon are starters, but I'm not including starters in this list. The Togetic you have to catch at the end of Colo. So... Ho-Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But also Ho-Oh is Ho-Oh. I don't know. But Duking's Plusle? Duking's Plusle for sure. But I don't know. Hi, Goth. Duking's Plusle for sure. Actually, Duking's Plusle isn't a trade, it's a gift. It's a gift that still has Duking as the OT, which is interesting. But it is a gift. This is the line. This is the dividing line. Okay, yeah. Eevee, Lapras. I guess the Hitmon would probably go before the Lapras. Eevee, Hitmon, Shan, and Lee. Lapras, Togepi. But an Eevee needs to go here. I guess I could grab one of my Eevees that I'm not stoked about the name, or it having a nickname. I feel like I have to have an untouched gift Eevee somewhere. So again, that's another one that I take every time. Eevee? Any Eevees? Any Eevees one time? No. There is an Ammonite. Are you an untouched Ammonite? Oh, there's another Togepi. Are you... You're level 5? 20124. You could have just been hatched. That's the tricky thing. There's no guarantee. Anyway. Well, we would have just got... We just did the Sevii Islands with... I should check my Leaf Green. I don't know if we took Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I should check my Leaf Green, though. Because the Leaf Green playthrough that we just did with Sugimori should have a bunch of this stuff. Would you include the fossils? I don't know. Suppose you could. Suppose you could. It would fill out the gift section, I guess. They're kind of gifts. They're kind of gifts. I can vibe with that. Do I have a Kabuto that's just chilling? Probably not. Again, other than what is in my living decks, that I don't want to disturb that. Yeah, anyway, okay. I guess next time we play Emerald, we will go through. We're going to do a bit of a tour anyway and just like see if there's anything that we missed. But yeah. We did what we set out to do today, which was get this right here. This is going to hatch a Pichu with the move Surf, which is very exciting. And we're going to use it on our team for the Emerald Victory Lap. And I don't know if I've said this out loud yet or not, but the Emerald Victory Lap is going to start on probably Tuesday, September the 9th. I think is going to be the very first Emerald Victory Lap stream. Okay? Tuesday, September the 9th. Mark your calendars. We've got 2 weeks between now and then. Wait, yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks between now and then. So look forward to that. Cool. And then, yeah, my Fire Red is back to being pretty much empty, except for a handful of Pokemon that, again, I'm just trying to level. Or evolve with stones or whatever. Okay. Cool. Folks, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. This was a bit of a different one. Hope you didn't mind. I think the next stream is going to be doing, you know, just the odd thing in Emerald. I think we will do Southern Island. That might be the first thing that we do with the next Emerald stream is we'll do Southern Island first. And we'll do Trainer Hill, I think. I don't think I've done Trainer Hill in Emerald. We'll double check. And a handful of other miscellaneous Emerald things. But yeah, hope to see you back for the next stream. Just in case, if you're not already following, feel free to follow. If you're not in the Discord as well, !, Discord in chat for the link to Discord. There's a new episode both of Petalburg Woods and Frostbites. !, Petalburg in chat for the link to listen to Petalburg, !, Frostbites in chat for the link to listen to Frostbites. But also, if you're in the Discord, there are channels for both of those. ! YouTube for the YouTube channel, VODs and clips, etc. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Where's my... There it is. Bye!